What's going on, guys? Juice Messi here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. And today is Thursday the 31st of January, it's officially deadline day. Now I'm recording this video on Wednesday, so for the transfers that have happened but I've not mentioned them so far, that'll be in a future video. So just before we get started, if you could show your support by leaving a like rating, that'd be absolutely awesome and greatly appreciated. If you're new to my channel, press that subscribe button for more and press the bell notification next to it so never miss an upload. My previous video will be down below in the description box and current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time, it's a new video. And finally in the comment section below, who is the best player your club has ever signed? And I have added to my schedule that for tomorrow being Friday is another transfer video, but it'll be a deadline day special or like a summary of all the deals that went through. And on Saturday I'll be doing a video talking about the biggest and best January transfers from this window. Right then, let's jump into the very first confirmed deal of the day. That's going to be a former Liverpool centre-back being Thiago Illeri. He's rejoined Sporting after about 5 years away from them from Reading in the Championship at an undisclosed fee. And Sporting also signed a second player yesterday as a left back called Borja. He joined them from a team in Mexico called Toluca at a €3 million fee. Baba has cut short his loan deal from Chelsea to Schalke and now has gone to a team in France called Rennes. Again, it's a loan deal. So for him, his move to Chelsea really didn't work out because he signed for like £20 million a few years ago, and ever since then, it's been constant loan spells. Jesse Rodriguez has joined Real Betis from Paris Saint-Germain on loan for the rest of the season. And there's actually a quote come out from about 4 years ago from him saying, "In 4 years time, I want to be winning the Ballon d'Or." And just like Baba when he went to Chelsea and it didn't work out, the same thing happened to Jesse Rodriguez going to Paris Saint-Germain from Real Madrid. Because since then he's been out on loan a fair few times, last season playing for Stoke City, but now going to Real Betis and hopefully for him, he can kick his career off again. And next up we have got a player that a few days ago was dubbed as the next Gianluigi Buffon, so obviously a massive bit of pressure on him right there, but he's officially joining Sampdoria from Juventus as going to a permanent basis from the summer. He has been on loan to Sampdoria from Juve for the whole season so far, and it'll be a €20 million fee in the summer, payable in 4 different instalments. And next up we have got a Danish midfielder called Larega. Apologies if I say his name wrong by the way, but he has joined Genoa from Bordeaux on loan for the rest of the season, as also an option to buy. A French defender called Gravelon is up next. He's joined Inter Milan from Pescara in the Serie B. It's a €7.5 million fee, and he's been loaned back to the second tier side for the remainder of the season. And next up we have got Sandro Wagner. He featured in yesterday's episode as a potential deal, but now it's all official, it's confirmed. He joined Chinese Super League side Tianjin Teda. It's from Bayern Munich, and as regard to a fee, some players are saying it's a free transfer, as others are saying it's €5 million. By the way, he signed a 2-year contract until the end of 2020, and he's been offered a crazy wage. He did say his initial plans was to retire at Bayern Munich, but unfortunately for him it didn't work out for a second time there. But it's also understandable why, because Robert Lewandowski, one of the world's best strikers, he doesn't get injured too much, so being a backup to him, it's not going to be easy. Now going on from here on out, all the ones that have got ticks on them, they should be confirmed deals today at some point, but as of the time of recording the video, they're not official as of yet. But first up, according to Guillaume Balaguer, he has sent Barca midfielder Denis Suarez is in London yesterday to finalise his €2.3 million loan move to Arsenal. There's an option to buy there as well in the summer for €25 million. Now Arsenal have left it very late so far to actually complete any transfers in January, although saying that I'm pretty certain they've done the same last year with Aubameyang and Mkhitaryan. And next up we have got some good news for Newcastle fans, because last week it wasn't looking too great because they were about to play Man City and they also had the Lukaku deal fall through. But yesterday, being Tuesday, they had a breakthrough for one of their main transfers, Miguel Almiron. Now it will be a new club record fee for Newcastle because it's set to be $27 million or £21 million. Now bear in mind for Newcastle, that record of 16 mil around that mark for Michael Owen, that stood for so many years. And Sky is saying the same thing, that he's agreed to join the club and has agreed personal terms and is now arrived for his medical. But as I mentioned just a second ago, with Jordan Lukaku, he also had his medical, but he failed it. But fingers crossed for Newcastle, after beating Man City on Tuesday night, now they can hopefully get Almiron in, and he's not the only player they're trying to sign before deadline day. And the other player they're trying to sign is one from AS Monaco, as Italian left back called Antonio Barreca. Again, I still say his name wrong, but at least according to Fabrizio Romano, he said it's a done deal, and the confirmation should be announced today. Monaco will receive €1 million for the loan fee, and Newcastle have an option to buy in the summer for €9 million. The Telegraph are saying Leicester City have agreed a deal to sign Yuri Tielemans in a loan swap, with Adrien Silva going to Monaco. Now Leicester have done very well to get the young Belgian midfielder because in the last 3 or 4 days, apparently Manchester United, Barca and Tottenham have all shown interest. And next up, according to the Daily Mail, they're saying Marouane Fellaini is close to a £10.4 million transfer to Chinese Super League side Shandong Luneng. It's a 3-year deal worth £235,000 a week after tax. Now Belgian outlets are saying the confirmation is expected very soon, but in regards to CSL teams signing players, I'm pretty sure they can do it up until a certain date in February. And next up we have some breaking news from France, and apparently Bordeaux will sign 18-year-old PSG midfielder Yacine Adli. It's for €5.5 million plus bonuses in a January deal. And RMC is saying that PSG are sanctioning the sale of the midfielder in a bid to raise funds for the signing of Idrissa Gueye from Everton. And Yahoo Sport France are saying that Everton have accepted a bid from Paris Saint-Germain for Idrissa Gueye. It's believed to be €13 million plus bonuses, but as of right now the payment instalment structure is yet to be finalised. And the next two are according to La Provence. First up, they're saying Galatasaray are now confident of signing Marseille striker Kostas Mitroglou. That'd be an 18-month loan deal. And they also go on to say that Besiktas have made a loan offer to Marseille for Cameroon international attacker Clinton Ng. Swansea striker Wilfred Boney is on the verge of joining Qatari side Al Arabi on loan for the rest of the season. That's according to Sky Sports. And it does seem that Swansea will be trying to sell 3 or 4 more players before deadline. A couple of those are going to be Narsing and Leroy Fer. They're basically trying to cut their wage bill down, and as of right now, Wilfred Boney is their highest earner. A transfer that won't be happening according to L'Équipe is Olivier Giroud going to Dalian Yifang. They're saying that on Tuesday night he rejected a lucrative offer from the CSL side worth €10 million a year. And the reason he turned it down is because as of right now he feels he can still play at a high level and he wants to ensure his next move is in a competitive league. The Daily Star is saying that Chelsea want a £6 million loan fee for Andreas Christensen to leave this week, with Borussia Dortmund and Juventus keen to sign him. He hasn't really been featuring too much, if at all, under Sarri, so for him, he wants to go out and get more first-team football, and for Chelsea, they want to make sure they get a decent loan fee for him. And now we have got a confirmed deal, and that's going to a Man City youngster, or former Man City youngster should I say, Matondo. The Welshman has now officially joined Schalke from City in an £11.3 million deal. He signed a 4.5-year contract, and City have got a €55 million buyback clause. Now, I know 55 mil is a lot of money, but for City it's a very, very clever thing to add, because if like Jadon Sancho goes to the Bundesliga and performs at a very, very high level, he'll be worth more than that in a couple of years' time. And next up, according to Sky Sports News, they're saying West Ham are close to agreeing a £40 million deal with Celta Vigo that'd see Maxi Gomez arrive in the summer, and that's because the striker will remain at Celta Vigo on loan for the rest of the season. So from one striker potentially going to West Ham now, we have one potentially leaving. So according to BBC Sport, they're saying West Ham striker Lucas Perez is a subject of interest from Schalke, who have tabled a loan bid for his services on Wednesday. The Bundesliga side want to secure a temporary 6-month deal for the 30-year-old, with an option to buy included in the summer. And next up, according to Sky Sports again, they're saying Arsenal are in talks to sign Belgian forward Yannick Carrasco from Chinese Super League side Dalian Yifang, and that's because Inter Milan are refusing to let Perisic leave on loan. And DiMarzio is saying the same thing pretty much, that Arsenal seem to have given up on trying to sign Perisic and instead have gone back to their initial target from the very start of the window, Carrasco. And it does seem the CSL side are definitely open to selling him, because they're trying to sign Giroud although it failed, and they're now also trying to sign Plea from Borussia Mönchengladbach. Real Betis are looking to make a late swoop for out-of-favour Tottenham striker Vincent Janssen. Now Spurs do want to sell him on a permanent basis now and get a decent fee out of him, but for Betis they want an initial loan deal with an option to buy instead. Sky Germany are saying final details are yet to be clarified, but Borussia Dortmund's Shinji Kagawa is set to join AS Monaco. It'll be a loan deal with an option to buy. AS in Spain are saying Real Madrid are targeting 21-year-old Frankfurt striker Luka Jovic. He's currently on loan from Benfica, but they have got a very cheap option to buy. And you would assume the German side will activate that, and then most likely sell him on for quite a bit of profit instantly in the summer window. And the article goes on to say that Real Madrid see the striker as a long-term successor to France forward Karim Benzema. France Football are saying Borussia Dortmund are trying to make one more sign before the January window closes. That's going to be Ajax attacking midfielder Hakim Ziyech. The Moroccan international is very interested in seeing the deal come off. However, the 25-year-old is currently a key player for the Dutch side, and Ajax's sporting director Mark Overmars is not all inclined to allow the Moroccan to leave this month, having produced 12 goals and 9 assists so far this season in 25 matches. And next up we have got a very interesting one. The source is going to be AS. They're saying Paris Saint-Germain are nearing a deal to indirectly sign Japanese star Shoya Nakajima. Nakajima is set to move from Portuguese side Portimonense to Qatar outfit Al Dahel, which are also the same owners as Paris Saint-Germain, and they recently signed Mehdi Benatia from Juventus. The move is seen as a precursor to a move to the French Giants, allowing them to avoid financial fair play issues that would come with signing him now. The Qatari side is set to pay around €35 million for him, and he's been offered a very good wage. So for the transfer to go to PSG, they haven't said when it would happen, but you'd imagine either in the summer or this time next year. And next up, Chelsea manager Mauricio Sarri has said that Eden Hazard is free to leave the club, and a quote does say, "Eden is 29, if he wants to go, I think he has to go." Now, he won't be leaving in January, but I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that most Chelsea fans at least, they probably expect him to leave this summer anyway. He has been mentioning Real Madrid over and over again, saying how he'd like to sign for them, and even back in the summer window last year, it looked like he would join them then. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So as always, if you enjoyed it and enjoyed transfers, make sure to show support by leaving a like rating. That'd be absolutely awesome, greatly appreciated. If you're new to my channel, press that subscribe button for more, and press the bell notification next to it so never miss an upload. My previous video will be down below in the description box, and current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time is a new video. And finally, in the comment section below, who is the best player your club has ever signed? Let me know down below. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.